exertions cost him, and will he settle in pursuit of what I'm sure Davy Russell will be hoping will be a solid pace set by a horse who tends to only know how to throw himself at fences himself in Chantu Rock, and indeed he quickly bounds 4 lengths clear from in second place Petit Mouchoir. And already in this race I think the die is cast. They won't be hanging around, and they approach the first. Chantu Rock, Petit Mouchoir jumps right up to his quarters, almost too well. Davy Russell having to wrestle him back into second. Third for Lady Buttons, fourth for Diego de Charmille, already 3 lengths back to Delegate as they make the turn up the home straight for the first time. Puerto Rico is already significantly behind, about 7 lengths further back, and they are hot to trot here. Chantu Rock up the home straight leads Petit Mouchoir. Third for Lady Buttons, it steadies down, and Diego de Charmille racing in fourth. Delegate in fifth, and now Chantu Rock. Harry Skelton just trying to get the horse to settle out in front. It's an open ditch, big leap by Chantu Rock, matched by Petit Mouchoir. Diego de Charmille on the outside of Lady Buttons. Back in 5th place is Delegate. So a long run towards the fence that will be the last in the circuit's time. Chantu Rock out in front, Petit Mouchoir in second, an even pace. Third for Lady Buttons and Diego de Charmille. They're not being left behind, so suggests they're not going frenetic gallop. It's for Delegate as they take the flanks right in front of the stand. Standard jumping's been good. Petit Mouchoir almost too good at times, jumping himself up to a share of the lead.
The problem at the moment, Richard, because Petit Mouchoir is just starting to race a little bit with Chantu Rock. Every time Davy Russell gets him settled, chap, he's just starting to catch him up again.
Yeah, he is, but he is jumping the best I've seen him jump, and I do think Davy's happier following another horse than going and joining him, because then he might end up, the two of them might get racing too early.
So into the back straight we head, 8 to take. Puerto Rico's just nibbling away at that deficit, but he's still finding this a bit hot at the back of the field as they turn into the back straight. 8 to take. Out in front, Chantu Rock leads from Petit Mouchoir, 3/4 of a length down. Diego de Charmille and Lady Buttons. They reach the next fence, and Petit Mouchoir again jumps it well. Can't say that for Delegate. Good recovery, Brian Hughes. Hit that skewed. Brian just checking the saddle still in the correct place, because that was a good recovery there. In 5th place, Chantu Rock, Petit Mouchoir. Head then towards the second one down the back. Good leap, Chantu Rock, matched by Petit Mouchoir. Third for Lady Buttons on the inside of Diego de Charmille. Those two are still very much in close attendance, as this is the penultimate open ditch, 6 on the finish. Chantu Rock for Harry Skelton. Just had to search for a stride there, and again Petit Mouchoir jumped up well. Again Delegate made a mistake, and I think we can concentrate here on the front 4, as out in front it is Chantu Rock who leads from Petit Mouchoir. Third for Diego de Charmille, who's jumped past Lady Buttons. Delegate in 5th. And still Puerto Rico finding this a bit hot. So that's the jumping done for the back straight. They turn to the fence on the side of the racecourse. This quartet still 10 lengths clear from Delegate and Puerto Rico, who still have a big job to get on terms with this front 4, as Chantu Rock leads them towards the cross fence. Petit Mouchoir in second. Diego de Charmille on the outside of Lady Buttons. 4 lovely leaps there. The Novices standard's been good to this point, but this is where the screw will be turned by Chantu Rock, trying to see whether those exertions on the way to post will cost Petit Mouchoir. Lady Buttons still in there. Diego de Charmille still sitting quietly as Harry Cobden, as they race towards the third last. They're 15 clear from Puerto Rico. On the right, Chantu Rock. Petit Mouchoir that time didn't see a good stride, and as a consequence he's just shaken up to go and join Chantu Rock. Lady Buttons and Diego de Charmille still have parts to play here as they race towards the open ditch. Petit Mouchoir asked to jump on, goes past Chantu Rock, but immediately a new danger emerges with Diego de Charmille on the run down towards the last, moving alongside Petit Mouchoir. Diego de Charmille for Harry Cobden, Petit Mouchoir for Davy Russell. They're 4 lengths clear from Lady Buttons, and Chantu Rock and Diego de Charmille forges on going to the last. Diego de Charmille at the final fence sees a good stride. Petit Mouchoir matches him, but he's now 2 lengths down. Back in third is Lady Buttons, and off up the run in Diego de Charmille. Petit Mouchoir, to his credit, is trying hard, but those early exertions may have cost him, and Diego de Charmille provides a grade 1 success for Harry Cobden. This is Johnny De La Haye and Paul Nicholls. Won the Maghull from in second Petit Mouchoir. Chantu Rock and Lady Buttons for the minor honours. Puerto Rico and Delegate only had bit parts to play. Well, Petit Mouchoir's antics beforehand. Davy Russell did all he could.